Back all, this is Irons07 with UIH, sharing some WhiteStar 101 basics and topics. A very important topic today is going to be on the HS Compendium App, which is what I have open on the screen right now. You can get this on iOS and Android, so Google Play or the App Store for iOS. Very useful app, especially for WhiteStar and helping your commanders understand your technologies, but also to allow you to research in what are the different modules you can have in WhiteStars and so on, along with some other things. So very useful things. The first thing we're going to cover here today is going to just be about linking. So you'll be able to connect to Discord. It will teach you how to do it. It'll show you everything you need to do. But the number one thing is what you'll probably do is go into the Discord after you download it onto your phone or tablet, wherever you're linked in with Discord as well. And you'll simply type in the %connect. % symbol CONNECT, and send it in a bot channel so that the WhiteStar Compendium bot can pick it up. And usually it'll just send you a message, give you a couple different ways to link. I found the easiest way is simply to click the hyperlink it provides you, and that should then identify who you are based upon the Discord, and then link you. Very useful. Once you have it linked, this option will disappear. It will end up usually showing an image of the server icon. So for UIH, it's got our symbol here. You can usually click through there and see everyone else's tech who's synchronized with the server. So very useful. For WhiteStar specific, some interesting areas here. You can come in and check out different kinds of ships, what their build costs are, what they are with starter packs if you purchase that, their speed, so how fast do they travel. Again, WhiteStar speed, you're going to always want to watch out for WhiteStar specific applications of different modules and so on. Again, all sorts of interesting information. You will end up seeing also, by the way, a WhiteStar WS score. This is for what we call MMR. I believe it stands for matchmaking ratio. It's essentially how many points of technologies, so that the whole intent, although the developer of WhiteStar denies it, most players are fairly confident in these values that are extracted. Someone did some good data digging, figured it out, and it's now here in the WhiteStar Compendium app. But essentially this is to allow that way you don't have a super powerful corporation of 15 players matching up against a very new, very weak with limited technologies corporation. And so typically what we believe that the game does is it sums up all the total amount of technologies and their weights, their WhiteStar scores along with all your ships, sums those all up for the entire team and tries to find a team with a relatively similar total score. So again, pay attention to that. That is very useful. Again, currently the developer of the game denies that this is exactly how it works, but we have found it's quite effective in figuring out who you're going to match or what kind of technologies of team members you'll match. So that was ships. Again, some other interesting things for other areas. You can see the different Cerebus ships. You can just see what they look like. You can read up stats on them and so forth. I won't go into that. Very useful. You can come in here and see different levels of technology or the different types of, say, in this one, weapons. You can see how many blueprints they cost, research price, how long it will take the research center to upgrade, and then some of the most important stats. Again, you're going to start looking for, if you're looking for WhiteStar, you generally got to look for the WS tab or columns or rows. So damage per hour in a WhiteStar. So laser 12 will do 1800 damage per hour in a WhiteStar, and its max damage per hour for a WhiteStar is 6,000. So again, a laser will ramp up. So I think it seems like it will start at 1800 and cap out at 6,000. And ramp time, again, you'll see seconds here, which generally, anytime you see seconds as the measurement, you're generally looking at red star, blue star, yellow star, not WhiteStar. WhiteStar almost will always be measured in hours and minutes. Anyway, so some just very useful information. You can see, again, matchmaking weights, very useful. You can even see some blue star stuff. So different weapons, you can see everything about the different kinds of shields and their weights, mining technology, trade technology, support modules. I reference this all the time to try and see all the different values of different technologies. Again, it has stuff for space stations and all sorts of other fun stuff. Specifically for a WhiteStar, what you're going to want to look for specifically is setting your tech levels. You can do this through a string of commands straight on the WhiteStar on the United Industry of Hades Discord server. I find it easier to just, once I've synced my HStar Compendium app, simply come in here and set my tech levels. So this is not my current tech levels. This is based upon my tablet that has been not synchronized for quite a while. Looks like about 6 months or longer. But again, you can come in here and you can set some values. It's very simple. Once you set it up once, like I said, I'm already at Battleship 6, so it'll save that in there for me. It'll also sync that to the server, to the bot on the server. And so if someone pulls my technology stack, they'll be able to see, hey, I have a battleship level 6. I have a redstar scanner 11, so on and so forth. And on my trade modules, you're just going to click through here and you can click again what your sizing is. For example, I now have relic drone level 12. So this is a little out of date. I think I'm at dispatch 9. So again, this tablet version here is simply just out of date. But again, you can set all your tech levels. And once you've done that, within usually only 20-30 seconds, it syncs onto the Discord with the bot. And then commanders can pull in your current tech levels, which is really, really useful for making sure, one, we can see your matchmaking scores, but also we can see, hey, who's got a high-level bond or who's got Time Warp 12. Again, helps the commanders make some staffing decisions about how to strategize with the team. So setting your tech levels is super, super important. Really fun and useful for you is Ship Builder. You can just, again, build ships. Just come in here, click. You can select your type of ship. You can go ahead and just tell it, hey, use the tech levels I've already saved. So you see it went from a Battleship 1 to a Battleship 6. You can load on different mods here. You can just kind of see, again, what does it look like? What if I put an Omega Shield on here? Once you do it all, you'll be able to come down to the bottom, toggle on WhiteStar specific, and you can see, again, how many credits it costs to build the ship as is, or if you have the starter pack, how much hydrogen is going to use to move, how fast it will move, and then it's damaging, and so on and so forth. Because this is Barrage, it'll ramp up with additional enemies. But again, just some interesting information. You can play with Ship Builder, a lot of fun if you just want to see what it looks like. The WhiteStar calculator. We do have another version or different way to do this as well, but the WhiteStar calculator, not too commonly used, but because Time Module, or Time Machine, I mean to say, Time Machine tends to be pretty useful on just seeing, are you going to make it in time? But again, you can select if you want to see distances traveled, are you going to be using impulse? Are you going to be using delta shields? How far are you traveling? Say it's 500 AU, which is one sector from corner to corner. And it'll tell you, hey, how fast, the battleship base travel time is 8 hours, 33 minutes. BS time, I'm not sure what that exactly means on that one. Maybe it might be with impulse on, with the delta shield on, and with time warp on. So anyways, you can just see, again, what does this all do? How fast will it travel? So on. Couple of important assumptions here. Make sure to read those. But again, some interesting stuff there. Again, so the WhiteStar, for WhiteStar purposes, the main use is for setting your technology levels. Again, for your own sake, researching what are, say, different kinds of support modules. Maybe you want to see what a remote bomb looks like at level 1. It's going to cost you 10 million, 5 days of upgrade time. It does 12,000 damage, only 3,500 if it's neutralized. Here's the explosion ranges. What's the cooldown for it in a WhiteStar once you put it in? How much does it cost? Activation-wise, how much does it cost to install? And what if it has a WhiteStar score value? I reference this a lot when I decide on what technology to upgrade next. 1,000 for a single mod is pretty high. It's not the highest, but it is fairly high. And they'll generally have some interesting information towards the top, just to get some README. So HStar Compendium App is a great way to just explore and start to see, hey, do I want to unlock an alpha drone? You can start to see, hey, it's going to cost me, if I want to get it all the way to the top, I need 4,000 blueprints, 12 million of total credit capacity for the final upgrade. It'll take 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 8 days, so on and so forth, up to 10 days towards the end there. The damage per second looks like it stays pretty constant. You can see, again, damage per hour for WhiteStar purposes stays constant over levels. Hull seems to go up quite a bit, 14,000 hull, that's huge. Or, hey, look at this. For level 1, again, 1,500 points of WhiteStar, that's really large, and even 4,200, that's extremely large for a single module to have. Destiny tends to be a really popular one I tend to look at. So again, as of now in this video, I actually have Destiny 12. I looked at it and was like, I don't know why I stopped at 7. I should go all the way now that I have 12 million cap. But again, you can see red star values, white star values, blue star values for Destiny vary, but 16,000 damage worth of 16,000 points of damage at level 12. That's a lot. That's per ship in the radius. Again, cooldowns. What's the white star score? 1400, but that's at level 12. That's pretty effective, honestly. That's kind of what I use to benchmark, if I'm being honest with everybody. It depends if a certain tech is the same level as Destiny. You even see Destiny 1 doesn't even give you a white star score. It's a white star score of 0. So fairly useful to unlock, but at level 1 it doesn't do a lot of damage. Kind of higher risk, so on. Anyways, you can check out all the different stats. You can kind of make an upgrade timeline path. You can see how many blueprints, again, within the cost and so forth. So anyways, definitely do your research, look into different mods. But that's where the HS Compendium App really shines. You can look through, again, there's even space stations. You can research up about the trade stations and what their shipment values are, daily shipment values at their max level. Again, just tons of really, really good information in here in the HS Compendium App. I highly recommend you take a look at it. You can see all your planets for your yellow star and how much they're going to cost to upgrade, and their total credit capacity and so forth. So really cool stuff here. Anyways, check it out. I'd say probably that's my final parting thought here. Crystal Calculator is really nice, especially when you're trying to figure out, hey, what's the best bang for my buck on spending crystals? You can put in and say, hey, I've got a research upgrade that's going to take 10 days. What does that cost? 2169 crystals. Or we can say, hey, it's a 20-day upgrade, although I'm not sure if there are any 20-day. I think 14 might be the limit, but don't quote me on that. But again, you can see how many crystals it will cost to upgrade instantly. So anyways, just really fun to play with. You can do different ways on this to figure out, again, what the crystal conversions. So I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out on Discord. Again, this is Irons07, and thanks for watching another one of the HS White Star basic training videos. Thanks.